Okay, with this tutorial we're going to build a entire scene from scratch. Always the first one you're going to use is your landing pad. So just click it first, and straight away I'm going to say we are going to change from iRay to textured view, mainly because this is just so much quicker to get around. As good as iRay looks in the view, it's a bit on the slow side when you're moving around. And next I'm going to also say I've made a camera preset of 3 different cameras which I think you'll use the most. So open up the camera folder and just double click the camera, and there'll be 3 different camera types. You start off in the center one, but top down one gives you an overall view of the top, which is quicker, and the wall just gives you a much more closer view in of the wall. This just saves zooming around and doing unnecessary work. So always I start with the camera, the center one. Next we'll import, which one will we go? Alright, rail. Oh no, before we do that, the first thing we'll do is put down a different floor. But before we do that, what we'll need to do is alter some of the morphs on there. So make sure in the scene view you have your landing pad selected. Press your shaping tab, and what we're going to do is dial up the floor smooth tab. This flattens out the bottom nicely, but also we want to pull the floor down a bit. So this will become obvious later. Now what we want to do is add in the floor prop. So the floor prop, double click it. So all that's done is basically replace your floor. We'll just we'll swap over on to iRay for a second. And as you can see, it comes in with a much darker texture. So you've got a few choices here. I don't use these ones. So we'll go to materials, and there'll be a floor one. Alright, so this is the metallic one. If you wanted it a bit more see-through and like it's water, you can put that in there. But for me, I like the Biomac one. Which gives it much more of an Aliens type feel. So so that's the bottom settled. We'll go back to our texture view. And the next thing I think we'll put in is another a central circle. So we'll go for ring 2, double click it, make sure that that's selected, and we'll just go fit center, and that fits in nicely with that. Next we'll put down some extra rails for this. So double click on your floor rail. Now the reason why you can't see it is because we haven't applied a morph to it. So we'll do the upright morph, and again it's hidden up there and you can't really see it. So make sure you've got your floor selected. We'll go into parameters and we'll do a Y rotation. And half of 45 is 22.5, which will put it centrally in the middle. What we'll do now, we'll probably want to place this around, say, this is our center one. We'll do another 3 copies of this. Okay, but the way we do this is we do it with instances. So you'll go, make sure it's the thing you want to instance selected, and just accept that. Now why are we doing it in instances? Because it just speeds up rendering by so much, it's not funny. And it also less memory as well. So we'll rotate this one around. Again, it's all set to the center point. So we'll do minus 22.5, which will put it there. Again, go back to your original floor one. Don't ever try and do instances of your instances, because that just that just has weird effects. I don't know why it happens, but it just does. So the next we'll go again. And we'll do 67.5. So that'll put that one in the center of that one. Again, we'll do another instant. And this time we'll go minus 67.5. And as you can see, that's put down the rails for the front of that. What will we put next? Let's add another ring. And under shaping, we'll go to fit wall, So that will put that up there nicely. And if you do want to rotate the ring, you can. I've got it centered there so you can move and adjust and move it in and out. But that's on the ring below it, not the actual main one, which is always only rotate the main one. The next thing we'll probably do is let's copy this one as well, and make an instant of it. And we'll rotate this to 45. And we'll create another one. This time minus 45 on the Y. And I'm thinking right, so because we can't rotate the actual individual ones, we need to rotate the main one, and we'll do this on the x-axis. So as you can see, it moves all three at once. Next we'll add in the priest statue, and that just fits in. That's already got the morphs applied and where it's supposed to be. We can move him front and back just a little bit like that. Fit to wall, we'll bring it in a bit. So that will do nicely there. We'll add in another statue. Now this time we'll just rotate this guy around. So make sure we have our second statue selected. Right, so so 45 for that one, and we are going to change him from a priest to a so we got a hide robe from that one. Also I've got a hood down if you just wanted one without the hood up, so we'll just hide robe. Also we'll move him a bit more forward. Again, this one you can rotate him a bit if you want. Once you've got him set, we can do an instant copy of this one. Again, every chance you get, try and create an instant. And so this one will, I think it's minus minus 45. And always remember, whatever you do on this one will happen on the instant as well. So now we've got our 3 statues, our 3 rings. Let's try maybe a vent of some kind. So we'll put in a drain. And this should be 11.25. And if it's a little bit in the wall, don't be too alarmed by that. You can always adjust it a little bit in and out. So it's a bit of an optical illusion, so we don't even need to do that. Again, this one will create another instant. Minus 11.5. What else? Maybe another rail down there for that one as well. So and again, it'll be the so it's already pre-fitted to the bottom one. So we'll do another instant. Oops, wrong one. And we'll have a quick look at iRay just to give us a quick look at how we're going so far. Okay, not looking too bad. One thing I tend to do with these ones is in your environment settings, I'll go say 12, and this will just brighten it up. Also filters, I tend to go to 0.9, which will sharpen your images up as well. So as that, you can see that brightens up and sharpens up the scene quite a fair bit. So we'll go back to our textured view. Next we'll add in, let's see, alright, we'll add in event for this one. And it's roughly 33. It's actually 33.75, but a few mil wouldn't have hurt it. Now, do we want to do anything else with that? We can unhide pipes. I've got pipes on there. I've also got, okay, so that gives it a bit more detail. Also, I think you can increase the pipes as well. Yeah, we'll put everything on. Okay, again, we are going to create an instance. And it's minus 33 this time. Okay, next thing we'll add is, let's see, okay, we'll add in the dome. Actually, domes are good for central points, but we are going to put this up on the wall. So fit upright, we'll put it down there. Again, with this one, I've got it so that you rotate it from the center, but you can individually move it as well. Okay, we got that sitting there nicely. And what we'll do is we'll make a couple of copies of that. So we'll go create instance. Right, at 67.5, we'll go and copy that again. Okay, that looks pretty good for the wall, all decorations there. Maybe we need some more stuff in here, so let's have a look. What have we got? We'll go with ring free, and ring free is a bit small to do anything. You could scale it up, but I've got one called half ring, which brings it out to there. Alright, so yep. And I do have a morph for fitting the pipes as well, which I didn't remember doing. So we've got that. All we need to do now is just create an instant. And just 180. And it's all looking good, all blending in well. So we'll put in a sphere. Also, what we'll do, we'll select the landing pad again. And we can lower down our just lower down the floor platform. And we're just about done with this one. What we'll need to do now is we'll add the ship in. We'll bring that up, move it over there a bit. And we'll bring in a cable, like so we'll move that roughly at the center. Now we'll go to our posing dials and let's oops, we just did that one, didn't we? So we'll just lower that down. Like that. We'll select our spaceship, click our zoom in and we'll just manually so that's pretty well much the completion of what I would call just the basic setup for a scene that you can create all yourself. We'll put it in Iray. And there you have it. You probably could add like the sphere. We'll go to our we'll add a glow to it. Or possibly something like that. If you don't like the blank background, maybe we can add in another. This is where I would add in probably the wall. Makes it a bit higher. And there we have it. That's the basics of creating your own scene in there. I know seems a little bit complex. I've got subsets here as well. So we'll add right, so you can adjust some of your Maybe something like that. And there you have it, your own sci-fi scene. I hope you don't think it's way too complicated. It's not. You just have to have time and a bit of time, a bit of patience, and just make sure you're looking in two places for the morphs. One you'll have a posing, if it has only the cables have the pose sets on them. The rest you'll find all under the shaping tab. Like if we wanted to blow up the things, we could, which might be an effect you want to use, I don't know. So that's basics of it, and I look forward to see what you guys create. Thank you.